All right, and then we're gonna draft one more team. We're gonna draft a starting all defensive team, all time, 2 guards, 2 forwards, 1 center. The reason why this whole thing came about is because of Draymond. I don't know if he's on either one of our lists on guys we would pick all time, but I feel like it's kind of easy to forget that how good he has been defensively because of all the antics. So I was curious, where would we draft some of these guys on our team? So I guess I can take the first pick, right? You took out the first one, last one.
Please do.
Give me Hakeem Olajuwon. All-time leader in blocks. Dream Shake. Give me Hakeem. Now the only other one I was considering I was only considering one other guy, but Hakeem is my one.
Are we talking career?
Like,
the thing is,
you want to go peak?
Well, I mean, damn, bro, you just took Hakeem. I'll just take Jordan.
Yeah, that was.
And
was
the thing is once you take Hakeem, I don't have to worry about taking a center because you only get one. So.
Mm-hmm. So you would take MJ, and then who else would you take?
And I'm taking MJ at the height of his powers in his era. People, man, hopefully this doesn't get clipped and go viral. I think MJ in today's game is just a guy. I think he's just a top 5 guy. I don't think he's MJ. I just the talent he played around and the way he was with his body and his athleticism, the things he could do with the basketball, everybody does nowadays. People have literally patented their game off of him. You know what I mean? But defensively wise, the thing about MJ is that the aggression he brought every single night on the court, on both sides of the court. There's a funny clip I just watched the other day where I forget who it was, man. I think it might have been damn, I should have researched that better. But he had a sprained ankle that day, and Chicago came into town. Michael comes up to him before the game. It might have been Byron Scott. I think it was Byron Scott. Yo, you're not playing tonight. And Scott's like, no, man, I hurt my ankle. And he's like, who's guarding me? I think it was like maybe Sidney Moncrief or somebody, right? And Jordan's like, oh, 50. Let him know, 50. And like Byron Scott, he goes back to the locker room. He walks up to the dude. He's like, yo, just gotta let you know, try not to piss Mike off tonight, man. Try not to piss Mike off. And this is a podcast. They're talking about it. And like the next clip, it just has the box score, and Michael went for 57 that night. You know what I mean? Like that was his, who's guarding me tonight? Oh, 50. That's not easy to do in the NBA, score 50. And he brought it on the defensive end. So for that, I'm glad you grabbed Hakeem. I'm going to go with Michael at the 2 guard. Because since it's a snake, we're still doing the snake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I'm going to go ahead and take Kawhi.
Damn it. Yeah, that's I thought you were going to go for your other guard. And so I was like, all right, cool. I can lock up Kawhi and call it a day. Damn. Okay. Yeah, give me Gary Payton.
Fucker.
At the point guard. Give me Gary Payton. And then I'm between 2 guys, but I'm going to take him because I think he's nasty. So let's go Dennis Rodman at the power forward spot. Yep. So I got Hakeem, Dennis Rodman, and Gary Payton, while you have MJ and Kawhi so far.
Okay. I'm gonna get a little crazy with this because I think this is fun. I got MJ and Kawhi. Got my 2 and my 3 figured out. I'm going to go ahead and pencil in at my 5 during his prime. I'm going to go ahead and put Dwight Howard right there.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the problem is he's a weirdo, and social media exploded as Dwight Howard was becoming a weirdo. Please go back and watch my man Dwight for the Orlando Magic and what he brought defensively. And Dwight Howard didn't get played off the game and played off the floor in playoff games. Our modern bigs, Rudy Gobert, that dude doesn't play in playoff games because he gets put in the pick and roll and he can't do it. And maybe Dwight Howard in today's game would be put in the pick and roll, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
So I got a 2, a 3, and a 5. Now
Mm-hmm.
the number 1, we just talked about him the other night, so I'm gonna leave him to the end since you can't pick him. But Kings franchise legend coming down on that one. At number 4, so I got Jordan, fierce defender. I got Kawhi,
Yep.
fierce defender. I got, you know who one of the best power forward defenders of all time is? I gotta take him, man. I fucking hate him, but I gotta take him. I'm putting Draymond Green right there, bro. I gotta
Oh
put him.
wow.
I gotta respect. I gotta respect the last, what he's done, and not the weird mental trip he's on now. Because who you putting there, man? Are you putting Kevin Garnett there? Are you putting Tim Duncan there? Can I play Ben Wallace at the 4? Can I put Ben Wallace at the 4? Can I move Dwight to the 4 and take David Robinson? I don't want to take Bill Russell. I never watched Bill Russell. I never watched Kareem.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, can I play Dwight at the 4 and I could take, I love Ben Wallace, hell of a player, hell of a defender. You know what I mean? David Robinson. Can I play David Robinson at the 5 and take Dwight? But staying true to their positions, he was a center, Dwight was a center, Draymond's a 4. And I just think that who's a better 4 guard? Who's a better power forward on defense, career wise? Are you paying your boy that you just picked at the 4? You were, Rodman, right? You picked Rodman.
Yeah.
Are you putting him at the 4?
Yeah.
They're the same dude. Draymond Green shot the 3 a little better career wise, but they're still weird and they do weird shit on and off the floor.
Yeah.
You don't like that pick, huh?
No, I don't. But you know what? I want to make a pick that you don't like. Okay, so let's see. So who you got? You have MJ, Kawhi.
Do we want to take Draymond out of it?
No.
Because
keep him.
I'll put. Who do you have left? Because I want to make sure I don't say this guy. I don't think you will, but do you have a 4?
I have a guard. I do. Yeah, I have a guard left.
I'll take Giannis at the 4.
Mm.
I got Jordan, Kawhi, Giannis, and Dwight Howard. No one's scoring on that, but I'm gonna stick with Draymond because you have a guard. Who are you gonna pick that I'm not gonna like? You're not gonna pick Kobe, are you?
No.
All right, thank God.
I'm gonna pick a guy that is maybe not the first thing that you think of when you think of, like, obviously not the first thing you think of because he's the last pick, right? This is the last pick out of everyone. At my 2 guard, I'm taking Tony Allen.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
First team all defense. First team all defense.
Yeah, I'm taking Tony Allen. It's funny you said Sidney Moncrief because Sidney Moncrief would have been it's like a close second there because he was a career pretty good defender, but watching Tony Allen is something I've actually done. So Tony Allen would be at my 2. So Gary Payton, Tony Allen. Did I not take a 4? I didn't take a 3, did I? Am I missing a 3?
Gary Payton, Tony Allen, Hakeem Olajuwon, Rodman.
Yep, Rodman. And I'm missing a 3, huh?
Wow.
Give me the guy who's gonna guard Jordan. He's gonna guard him all night. Give me Pippen. That would be my 3. So Pippen, and then Rodman, and then Olajuwon.
Were you tempted to take Patrick Beverley at all over Tony Allen? Were you tempted to take Marcus Smart?
A little bit. I think that, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why Marcus didn't even come to my mind too much. Like, it came and then it passed through my mind, and I was like, "No, I'm good," and I passed on it.
Celtics
Patrick Beverley
legend,
and
bro.
Tony Allen, and and again, we've talked about this. I was upset leaving and departing with Marcus. That was like the first guy I like genuinely sat down and watched the draft and watched him get drafted. So yeah, that one does suck a little bit, but I don't know why he didn't really come to mind. It came up and passed through, but Tony Allen sticked pretty significantly for me. And that's it, unless you have something else to add.
No, I mean, I like the Tony Allen pick. I think that I was just trying to see if we missed anyone substantial.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is so recently biased. You know who was a really good defender was Ron Artest,
Yeah.
on ball defender, but I think I covered that with Kawhi. I really like the Tony Allen pick. I like the Oscar Robertson pick. I mentioned that. Obviously, Gary Payton. That's the surefire number one. So
Right.
I think the game has changed so much. Like, I'm not sure if Gary Payton's guarding Steph Curry on all those ball screens and how quick he is off the, everything Steph does off the dribble. And when you're thinking about the best defenders
Yeah.
at each position, you want to think about who they would guard. So
Right.
it's an interesting discussion for sure. I think it would also be fun, like if we ranked like an over 30 team. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
the old
yeah.
guys and who you would take, leaving
Yep.
LeBron out, obviously, because LeBron's probably the number one pick. But yeah, I think anytime we do these, like I don't want to sit on the podcast and rank the top 5 shooters in the NBA with you. Let's rank the top. You know what I'm saying? Like who's the dude that can come off the bench and grab you 20? Like who are the top 5
Mm-hmm.
microwaves in the league or things like that? Like I don't want to rank the best because everyone knows who the best are, but that's not original. But when you could do things like the under 25 teams and things like that, and we're sitting here debating. I just named probably a top 20 defender of all time in Draymond Green, and you wanted to like leap through the screen and choke me out. So it's just, I do agree that what you mentioned earlier, though, that dude's legacy is circling the toilet right now. So he needs to figure something
Yep.
out.
Absolutely. Well, that's all we got for the podcast. We've tried to keep it a little bit shorter, and we still went 2 hours and 17 minutes. God damn, we got issues.
Sorry about it.
If you stuck around to the end, I really do appreciate it. Have a good holiday, good Christmas, and we will see you guys next week.